Okay. Yeah. Turn my volume down.
I don't see me. Oh, there you go. I'll go to that one. No. Okay. This is a little car dance, y'all, and I laugh at it all the time. Should I do my shawam?
You gonna do your shawam right now? I want to see you do a motherfucking shawam right here and in all this space. Hey. Shout out to my brother Omar. I know he's somewhere voguing.
Shout out to my cousin Jermaine. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jermaine. Happy birthday to my boy Patrick. And shout out to Surprise Around the Corner. We're going to talk about your your video that you did, that you just posted. We're going to post the same questions. So let's get on with it, y'all. That's enough music for now.
Hey, Medina.
Now, y'all, that was just a loop. That was a loop. I played that to show y'all. It's an introduction to my 5-part series on how to be a DJ. And I'm going to show y'all how y'all can do that. I'm going to show y'all how y'all can make loops. I'm going to show y'all how y'all can do sound effects. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show y'all how to do all that. Show y'all how to do all that. But welcome to our channel. I am His Majesty.
And I'm Joseph.
And together we are
the McRae Kingz.
That's right. We are the McRae Kingz. And
we all know, because he have a problem with me looking sexy.
I do not have a problem with you looking
today,
sexy.
We weren't even supposed to go live, and y'all know tomorrow is my birthday.
I don't have a problem with him.
So tomorrow I'm going to be sitting here half naked and all nice and shaved and with a haircut and all that good stuff for y'all.
Yeah, he's going to be sitting here half naked with a lump here and a lump here.
Kept in the house because of Corona and can't do nothing for my birthday. But next year is a big birthday. It's a milestone birthday. So hopefully I won't have this problem and I can have my masquerade party like I've been wanting to do since I turned 40. And then I couldn't do it because my mom had passed in that June of the year before. So when my birthday came around, I didn't want to actually have the birthday party. But I am going to do that for my 50th birthday, which will be next year.
Joseph, get your child. Get your child. I'm not picking him up today.
Yes, the party tomorrow night, Medina.
Yes, we're going to have a virtual party for Joseph tomorrow.
He's making me a birthday cake. So we're going to see how that comes out.
No, tell it right. He's making a birthday cake through me. That's what's going to happen.
I feel like this. I tell him what I want. And he just needs to make it. It's just that simple.
No, you tell me what you want, then you go in the kitchen and you micromanage.
I told you I'm not going to micromanage.
Lies from the book of lies.
You said you didn't want icing out of the little tub. I said, do you know how to make icing? Because if you don't know how to make icing, then don't mess up my cake.
I'm going to make your cake your way, because if one iota of it is wrong, I'm going to hear it. So I'm going to make your birthday cake. No, you tell me what you want, then you go in the kitchen and you micromanage.
Oh, I will, Uncle. I was going to do that. I told you I'm not going to micromanage anything. You said you didn't want icing out of it. I was going to do that tomorrow for the birthday party. Uncle online talking about putting your cash in for the birthday. Hold on. Uncle online talking about putting your cash in for the birthday. Medina, yes, I want blue velvet. Oh, you don't know how bad I want a blue velvet cake. but we can't find the blue velvet. Actually, there's a place up here, upstate, that actually makes blue velvet cake, and I had it, and it was like amazing. But we can't find the place, and the place is probably closed because of all the corona stuff going on.
Yeah, probably.
So that's the part that gets me, but that is exactly what I wanted today. A blue velvet cake. Oh, that's right. Uncle, you're absolutely right. I'm going to put my Cash App up because a lot of y'all started getting them little stimulus checks today. And before you spend it all today,
y'all don't go out and spend your money on foolishness. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go out and spend your money on foolishness. Are we still present?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
I believe so. You could before.
Because if not, I'm going to have to close this.
Why do you keep messing with it?
I don't know. You know what? See, that's you know what, y'all. I'm sorry. All this technical shit is about to make me throw all this stuff.
Still there.
Huh?
We still there.
Well, we're gonna be here right here. All this technical stuff is like about to make me go through a wall. I kid you not.
No, because we don't live in Jersey no more. So we can't even go to church no more because we live upstate New York now. But that's where I had the blue velvet cake at church. At a Sunday dinner after church. That's when I had the blue velvet cake, and it was amazing because see, red velvet was my favorite until I had the blue velvet, and then I had to switch from the red velvet to the blue velvet. So I told him I either want a red velvet cake or I want a pineapple upside down cake. But the way I want my pineapple upside down cake, I ain't even going to try to get him to make it that way because he didn't even know how to make a pineapple upside down cake.
I'm not a baker. I don't bake. I can cook. That's a totally different thing. I can cook, but baking, it's not my forte. It's just not. But thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you guys are really staying and keeping yourself busy during this time. I know it's hard. I know some people, some of y'all, people in your household getting on your nerves. You want to beat them in the face. You want to take a hammer and bust them side the head. Okay, when they be sleep, you just want to take the pillow and just smother them. But we can't do that. We can't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't go to jail because they said the police will still come and get you for murder. It's sad that the domestic violence.
No, Tramel made the ziti.
Yeah, I make the ziti. It's sad that the domestic violence rate has gone up since this quarantine has taken place. More men and women. I said men. More men and women are being abused now, or are in abusive situations now more than ever, is what they're saying. Here in New York City, we are good. Well, we're not in New York City. We're actually in upstate New York State. We're in New York State. So we don't really see a lot of the repercussions of what this pandemic is causing because it's really kind of like business as usual here. Almost. We really don't have to go. We don't have to wait in line to get in the stores. We don't have to go shopping around for toilet paper or hand sanitizer or things more like that.
Chicken and cows up here than there are people.
Yeah, there are more chickens and cows up here than people. So we don't really have a lot of difficulty moving around the way we need to. But of course, myself, I'm 52. I have pre-existing conditions such as diabetes and kidney disease and a host of other complications from diabetes. And Joseph has kidney failure. We try to only go out when we have to, when we absolutely necessarily have to, like when the refrigerator is getting low, or we need to go out and get snacks, or we need to handle some business or something like that. That's the only time we really go out. And even with that, only one person goes out.
You know what?
If necessary. Like, sometimes Joseph will go out, you know, and get what we need. Or, you know, we just do it like that. I don't even know why you try to. You got to get up and do that.
He ran right back in before I could close him out.
Oh my Jesus! And then we're dealing with this dog. Oh my God!
Uncle Fred said he wanted to kill both of us.
Why?
We lived with him. He would have been a double murder.
Oh yeah! Uncle Fred probably would have killed us because we was trying to kill each other. We was trying to kill each other. Shit. But yeah, we've really been trying to stay, you know, inside.
For the most part, we do.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's kind of like frustrating because we live in a beautiful neighborhood. Our neighborhood is so beautiful. And, you know, we see people out and about walking the dogs and stuff like that. And we would be, but unfortunately, we were in the midst of this quarantine when it first started. We had an appointment to get Joe Mel the rest of his shots, but we were unable to do so because of the quarantine. So
the most he does is go on the porch and on the back deck.
Yeah, that's it.
And maybe by the car, because the other day he surprised me and followed me to the car.
Yeah, but Joe Mel is still a big baby. He's a big baby. He's only 5 months old. And so, you know, he requires a lot of our attention. Or
like right now.
He demands a lot of our attention, not requires, but he demands a lot of our attention, especially Joseph. Like right now, Joseph is playing with him.
Because he won't leave you.
Because if you don't, he'll start barking and screaming and carrying on and stuff. Joseph, take him and get him out of here. But you know, that's what comes with having
a baby,
a dog. You know, that's what comes with it. You know, but let's get into some things here. I wanted to talk about this, and shout out to Surprise Around the Corner. We just watched your video.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk.
And I answered your video too.
I wanted to ask the same question that he asked. And, you know, I want y'all to ponder over this before you answer.
Well, Uncle Fred on here, so if I answer, he going to be in the comment section.
Well, Uncle Fred, I'm asking you this question about Joseph.
I'm about to make him a moderator.
The question that was asked was, do you consider yourself shady? I.e., do you consider yourself just shady? Now, for those of you that don't know what shady is,
we saw it.
Do you want to explain to them what shady is? Being shady is?
Shady,
because you're the king of it.
No, I'm not. I don't have a shady bone in my body.
Let me move over so the lightning don't hit both of us.
Actually, I'm probably one of the most shadiest people you'll ever meet in your life. I don't even have to open my mouth. I can just look at you and you can feel the shade.
He is the king of shade.
I don't even have to open my mouth and you would just see the shade written all over my face.
Yes, Joseph don't even have to open his mouth. I swear to God. He don't even have to open his mouth and you could just look at the expression on his face. That's shade. Now, do I think I'm shady? Do you think I'm shady?
You need a reason to be.
Yeah, I need a reason to be. See, Joseph is just shady. That's just who he is. This right here.
It was so bad. One day
this
we
is
was
Aries
in church.
All right here.
One day we was in church and the pastor saw me from across the room and told Tramel, I think you need to go get your husband because he's about to say something I'm sure he shouldn't say.
And I had to go get him.
Because my face will tell you everything I'm thinking. Like people have, like when I worked in Verizon and I had to help people buy cell phones and stuff, people would ask me questions and I didn't even say anything. And they would just look at me and go, you think that's a stupid question, right? Because my face said, are you really serious right now? Did you really just ask me that? You can't be dumb. You're a dummy with a smartphone. Like, and that's what I'm thinking in my head, but I didn't say it. But my face just tells you what I'm thinking without me even saying what I'm really thinking.
It's funny sometimes. It's for the most part, it's funny. I'll be laughing at. I'll be like, but one thing I do agree. The other thing that I do agree with, the Surprise Around the Corner said, "Don't come to my house
unannounced."
Because
I will look at you right.
I will be in the window while you ring the doorbell like this.
if you walk up to our door, there's just a big glass pane, so you can see me standing there, and I will stand there and watch you knocking like, what are you here for?
And then you'll pick up the phone and be like, don't you see me standing here at the door ringing your doorbell?
And I'll be like,
yeah, I see you. Did you call first? Did you call? You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. So don't be coming to my house unannounced. And that's relatives too. Relatives have a habit of just showing up. Mine do.
Mine don't do that.
Child. My sisters and my nieces.
If anything, they'll be on their way here and call me and be like, you're going to be home because I want to stop by because I'm going to be in the neighborhood.
No, my family.
Which I can live with that.
My family don't do that.
Mine don't do it because all of us feel the same way. Like everybody in my family is the same way. Like, don't show up at my house. So we would never just show up at it. If we did, it was like it was a real emergency while we were there. But other than that, because all of us don't like that, they'll call you and tell you, oh, I'm in your neighborhood or I'm going past. If you're going to be home, if you don't mind me stopping by, something like that. But they would never just come knock on the door and be like, hey, bitch, I'm here.
Okay.
Because they know my shady ass won't open the door.
Let me tell you one of the reasons why I stopped answering the door for uninvited guests. And you're going to laugh at this because I told you this story the other day. Joseph, if you don't get your dog, if you don't get your child, I swear to God, if you don't get your child.
I know.
But listen.
But he's your birthday present.
Y'all, we're going to talk about that one too. But this is one of the reasons why I stopped opening the door for uninvited guests or for people that didn't call me before they came. I had a cousin, right? And he would stop by my mother's best friend's house every single day. And he would sit there, he would talk to her, and he would just act like he was just so interested in her life and chit chat with her. And the next thing you know, he had to go to the bathroom. Well, child, he would go to the bathroom and he would light her bathroom up. So much so that that my mother's friend went to my mother and said, please tell your nephew to stop coming by my house unannounced. I had to take my curtains down and wash them because I couldn't get the smell out my bathroom from him going in my bathroom.
Queen B said it. Don't call her from the driveway either.
That's right. Don't be calling me. I'm down the street from your house. Okay, well you drive right on by. Drive right on by. Or better yet, you down the street from my house? Sure, I'll come outside and we can chit chat outside, but you ain't coming in my house. You ain't coming in my house. I don't like company no how. Really too much. I don't really care too much for company.
No, I have to be in the mood. Anybody that know me when I lived in Maryland, they would always wait because of either for my birthday, or in the summertime, or sometimes both. I would always have a party. I would always throw myself a birthday party, and then in the summertime, at some point, I would always have a barbecue. So like everybody that I worked with,
all my friends, stuff
like that, they would wait for my parties because they knew two things: one, they was gonna eat a good meal. And two, they was going to get drunk as hell. And they didn't have to bring nothing or do nothing because I'm not that person. I'm not, well, that's a lie. Because after the first time, and I spent like $400 on liquor, going forward, except when I had my wine and cheese party, I was like, okay, if y'all want to drink, bring a bottle. I'll have, I had like 4 bottles. But my thing was, when that run out, if y'all don't bring something, then you short. But my friends was cool. I had so much liquor, it was ridiculous because everybody came with a bottle or two. They brought what they like to drink. They brought other stuff that people might like to drink. And we had a good time. The only time was when I had the wine and cheese party. Nobody drank the wine. And I had that in December around Christmas time because I remember on New Year's Eve, I was home by myself after I got off of work. And I drank 2.5 bottles of wine.
Oh, Jesus.
And the only thing I know is I woke up in the bed with all my clothes on. And when I moved, I was on my back. And when I moved, I said, why do I feel wet? Because my jeans was heavy. I had laid in the bed. I was so drunk and peed on myself. I said, we won't be doing that again.
Well, I think that's happened to all of us. That's happened to all of us. Well, I ain't never got pissy drunk like that. I ain't never got drunk. Like
I was by myself and I was home, so it didn't matter. I didn't, but see, wine, and I tried to tell people. Mattress cover? It really didn't get to the mattress. It was just because I was on my back. Oh, yeah, so it just got all in my jeans, and that's how I knew. Because when I went to roll over, I was like, "Why are my?" And you know, jeans get heavy when they wet, and I'm like, "Why is my jeans wet and heavy?" And I looked. I was like, "How the hell did I get?" I don't even remember going upstairs to get in the bed. Because wine, if y'all don't drink wine, let me tell you something. Wine will get you so drunk faster than liquor will.
Yeah, will. Yeah, will.
Wine will get you drunk faster than liquor. And I had the good wine. Because I had...
Oh, Joseph, you forgot about our sponsor.
Little Danny's?
Yes.
Yes, Little Danny's.
You gotta go get the sample. Go get the sample.
It's not no more sample. Y'all go on Instagram or Instagram and look up Lil _Danny's. Little Debbie ain't got shit on Little Danny's.
Yes.
Now, these are for you people that are caught in Corona and you need a little extra pick me up, or you watching TV and you want that little extra spunk.
I eat edibles.
Look up Little Danny's on Instagram.
You know who I would love to get some edibles?
Because this weekend she really, really got some good stuff. She has infused barbecue chicken. She has infused chicken chili. It doesn't matter where you are. She will ship it to you. You will get your shipment. I just got her about 15 orders from 15 people because somebody I know saw my post and I put them on. And then when they posted their stuff, they put somebody on. So everybody is put on. If you're in the Maryland area or the DC area, you can pick it up or she'll deliver it to you that way because she's in the Maryland, DC area.
Well, I will tell you this, her caramel popcorn.
Oh, that caramel, but she ain't make none this weekend.
No.
But them brownies
for my brownie. Yes, I'm telling you, you know who I would love to get some edibles to?
Who?
Uncle Fred.
Is he still on the line?
Uncle Fred, listen, I would love to give him some, I would love for him to have some edibles just one time. I know he would never do it, but...
Right, I literally got pissy drunk. You're right. I literally got pissy drunk.
Well, see, I like wine. I like wine, but...
Liquor never even... The most liquor ever did to me was make me throw up.
Yeah, well, see, that's because y'all used to drink some little children drinks, some little icy and sex on the beach and stuff. You ain't drink a drink.
I was drinking Southern Comfort and orange juice, straight up whiskey. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that was my thing. I was a whiskey man. I don't drink anymore. When I got diagnosed with diabetes, I stopped drinking. But when I did, it was Hennessy, or it was Jack Daniels straight up, or it was Old Granddad. Now you don't know about that.
No, Old Granddad. I don't even remember. People have told me they've been at my 40th birthday party. All I know is because my mom had died that July, and then of course my birthday was in April, and my sister was like, "You have to have a party," because all my mother ever talked about was her firstborn turning 40. So I was kind of depressed. I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to have a party. And my sister's like, well, if you don't want to do the masquerade party, at least have a party because you're turning 40 and we always do milestones and mommy will want you to. I said, all right. So I had a party in the house. I don't even remember half the people that was there until I see the pictures because all I did was stay in the kitchen and I drank 151 proof Southern Comfort and orange juice all night long. Then I know somebody brought some coconut Ciroc, and I had coconut Ciroc and pineapple juice. They told me one of my cousins was at my party, and I was like, she was? They told me Kyla came, and I was like, Kyla was there? I remember Val and Jermaine, but I don't remember Kyla being there. And they was like, yeah, Kyla was there, and you was talking to her. I said, oh, okay.
That's a shame.
That's how drunk I was, because I was trying to really drink it away because I didn't want to do it. Like, I didn't want to do it because it was just, that's all my mother talked about. And then she didn't make it to see me turn 40. So it was like, I don't want to do this. I really just don't want to do this. But my sister was like, you got to, because she would want you to. And you don't want to look back and regret. But the only thing that I am going to do that I wanted to do at 40 was I'm going to have me next year because I'll be 50.
Oh, God. Now, listen.
And my birthday is going to be on a Friday because this year is tomorrow, which is Thursday. So next year is going to be on a Friday. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it because I just always feel I should celebrate my birthday on my birthday. And because I'm going to be 50, I probably will because people will have to work, but they'll have the next day off. I want to have a masquerade party, but I want everybody to come in black. And I want everybody, the only color I want is in their mask. Like, I don't care what kind of mask it is. I just want all the color they have on to be in their mask, but I want their clothes
You see, this is the reason why.
Black.
This is the reason why we didn't have a wedding. You see how elaborate he always is? He's just so extravaganza. That's why we didn't have no wedding.
Because I want what I want. And if you don't want to dress the way I want to dress, and you don't want to do what I want to do for my party, then stay your ass home.
Our party. Hello.
It's no hour. I don't have a twin. I was born alone. You need to turn it in.
Y'all see that?
I was born alone.
Your child is at the door.
I know, because you made me close him out.
Hold on, y'all.
If I do my party, it's 9 times out of 10 going to be in Jersey, so everybody that I know can come. It's not going to be up here.
Our party. You see that? Engagement ring.
It's probably going to be in Jersey.
Wedding ring, engagement ring. It's our birthday.
Stop being bad.
It's our birthday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I don't have a twin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to argue with you about it. It is what it is. So where I say goes. Anyway. But another thing I wanted to talk about, I was having a conversation with a good friend today, and we were talking about, I actually sent him a video. I should play it. I want to play it. We were having a conversation about, these conspiracies. We were talking about the conspiracy theories. We were talking about, the quarantines and how people weren't adhering to the quarantines. And we were talking about a whole bunch of things, like, what the future holds. And I sent him this video, very interesting video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to this video in the comments section. And the video basically was a man talking about, he claims to be a time traveler. And he claims to be from the year 2033. And he talks about what life is like in the future. He talks about how we will be inserted with a microchip in our forehead and in our hand. And he also talks about how internet will be free globally, how you will be able to pay for goods and services through your hand. And take them downstairs. You will be able to communicate with people without even speaking, because you have this chip in your head, and this chip in your head is going to allow a whole lot of other things to evolve. But you have to, I don't want to go into detail of what the video talks about. I would rather for you to watch the video. Now, I know it's people out here that's gonna say, "Oh, you're crazy. This is crazy. It's not true." And da 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 da. Perhaps it may or may not be. But I tell you what, it gives you a platform to have an open mind about what the future holds. I think one of the things that holds us back as humans is that we are always questioning, number one, and we are so afraid of change. We are so afraid of change. But when you really look at it, guys, if there were those that if it weren't for those that were fearless of change, where would we be today? Where would we be? Will we have the internet? Will we have social media? Will we have cars? Will we be able to fly in airplanes if it weren't for those fearless people that were fearless of change? Well,
I can tell y'all this. If he's telling the truth, and let's just assume that he really did time travel and come here from, he said he was from 2030, right?
2033.
2033. According to him, in the next 4 years, aliens are gonna come down and live with us.
Now, see, that's the one thing listen. Listen, E.T.
Well,
stay your ass
he
home.
didn't act like it was a scary thing.
No, he didn't act like it was a scary thing, but listen, you people that.
So you really believe that aliens don't exist?
I believe they do exist.
I believe they exist. I believe they've been here before.
I believe
they're probably walking down here with us now.
Listen, I believe aliens exist, and I believe that one day in the near future we will be able to encounter aliens. But the question is, do you really want to meet?
Yeah, if they're not hostile.
Are you ready?
If they're not hostile, I would.
Listen. If something come knocking at my door with a big head and big eyes that ain't got no pupils or nothing like that, ain't got no damn ears, and he blue.
Why you gotta be blue?
You're gonna see nothing. All you're gonna see is a puff of smoke. Because they're gonna be like,
if you do your research on the aliens, they're called the grays, because that's what most people say they see is the little gray ones with the big eyes and they gray.
I don't care what they look like. I don't care what they look like. I'm running. I'm going to run. Even if they look like me, all one of them got to do is do this and show me or blink their eyes and their eyes blink this way like in Men Black. I'm running. I'm the fuck up out of here. I'm running. Messed up feet and all. I'm running. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not ready to meet E.T. Now, I'm praying the Lord, please let me live. Please, Lord. If there is going to be a such thing as time travel and, the chip in your hand and all, I'm for all that shit. Chip my ass. If it's going to make me smarter, chip me.
Well,
if it's going to heal.
He said what's about to happen now because he said there's no more money. It's going to be digital money like cryptocurrency.
No, but what he was saying is that there was going to be a cure for just about everything because all the things like, your kidneys or your heart or whatever,
the 3D machine,
they're going to be able to replace those things and you won't have these complications that you have. There won't be cancer and so on and so forth. So for that, God, please, let me live to see that. Let me live to see that day. Listen,
food is going to be free.
Listen, I'm diabetic. And one of the things that anybody that's on here that's diabetic or has type 2 or type 1, one of our biggest fears is losing a limb. Either losing a limb or our kidneys failing. That's one of our biggest fears. And I said, God forbid, if something should happen, I should lose a limb, like if I should lose my foot or if I should lose my leg or something like that. Don't let it happen. Don't, Lord, just let me keep my limbs until they come up with something bionic where I can just put another leg on so I can be the fastest man in the world or some shit.
The bionic man.
Yeah, something like that. I'm for all that. These people out here that's talking about, the 5G is killing us and da 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 da. I don't know about all that. I don't know about the 5G killing us and all that bullshit. Okay, because I'm in my house, I'm minding my business, I'm sitting here with y'all. But what I'm saying is that if it's going to benefit me, if it's going to benefit us as humans, I'm all for it. And listen, privacy, y'all sit here and y'all talk about privacy. Oh, I don't want my privacy taken away. My privacy is being taken away. Child, your privacy has been taken away a long time ago. And it's not just in our devices. It's not just in your cell phone. It's not just in that Echo Dot or that Echo device that you got.
Anything that got a camera.
Anything that got a camera. There are cameras in New York City right now. There are cameras all in Times Square. Your privacy is gone.
How many times have you talked about something, got on Facebook and saw it come up as an ad?
Yeah.
Me and my sister talked about, she told me she found a recipe for some biscuits, for some 3-ingredient biscuits. Mm-hmm. I went on Google and I Googled because I felt like I wanted some cake. So I Googled an easy pound cake. And in the corner it said, also try 3-ingredient biscuits. Now, if my phone wasn't listening to the conversation, why would it pull up 3-ingredient biscuits? Because it heard her say she found the recipe for that. Mm-hmm. There was no reason for 3-ingredient biscuits to come up when I Googled how to make an easy pound cake.
Right.
So it's like people are scared of change in technology, but it's already happening.
Right.
Whether you
well,
want
you know
it to
what,
happen or
Joseph,
not.
there is an actual solution to that. If you don't want to, if you don't want people to listen and hear your conversations and stuff like that, on your devices and stuff like that, there actually is something that you can do on your cell phone to fix that. But who the hell is going to do that? Who the hell has done it?
How many times did you go on Amazon and Google something, and then the next thing you know, on
Right.
Facebook, everything you looked for is coming up in the ad for Amazon on Facebook because
Right.
it knows. It's like
it knows because your microphone is on your phone and all the time, and there's a way that you can go in and turn it off. But basically, that's just like going off the grid. What's the sense of having a damn phone?
But then, if you have a smart TV, they claim they're looking in on you. If you
got cable TV,
Echo Dot, the cable boxes have microphones and cameras on them that y'all don't even know about.
Yeah,
because we used to work for the cable company.
Yeah.
There's
Comcast right now. Their newest box.
I'll tell y'all something
camera
that
on.
actually will help you. And I'm sure if the cable company hears me tell y'all this, they're going to be pissed. Have you ever noticed, especially now that you're home, but when you was going out to work and coming home, or you had a day off, you noticed your internet was moving real fast. But then as people was coming home, your internet started going real slow. It wasn't because I was using mine and he was using his. It's because, you know how now they say, you know, Comcast, Spectrum, and all the other companies tell you can get internet anywhere. That's because they're pulling internet from your router. If there's a way, you can call the cable company and tell them you don't want that, and they have to tell you how to go in and turn that off. That's why you can get internet anywhere now, because they built it into your modem, into your router, so that people can pull, as long as I'm a Spectrum customer and you're a Spectrum customer and I'm across town and I don't want to use my Wi-Fi on my phone, I can just log in and use your internet because I'm closest to you, or use the person next door to me, or use the stores. So that's why you can get internet anywhere now when you have a cable company, because all you have to do is log in with your cable credentials and it'll pull internet from other people's stuff. That's why at a certain point in time, your internet starts going slow because people are coming home and they're pulling from you and you're pulling from them, and everything is slowing down because there's too many people on the same line.
Yeah. So, I mean, guys, we can't get away from technology. We just can't get away from it.
Your social security number is a tracker, and there's a piece of metal in money. So the government knows where all their money is at all times.
Your social security number tells everything about you. It tells your age. It tells
them little
your
metal
race.
Pieces and credit cards and debit cards now. Those are trackable. Those are traced. Everything you do now is being tracked and traced.
That's why
there's a way to find you.
That's why I understand why the crime rate hasn't gone down on murder. I think people now that try to commit crimes and get away with them are stupid. No, they ain't desperate. They stupid.
No, they're desperate because, first of all, there's a camera on every corner. Every store has a camera. Now, mostly every house has a Ring or a camera or a light with a camera in it that you don't even know it. So you're going to get caught.
Yeah, you're going to get caught. This stupid.
It's not like back in 1985 where you hope nobody saw you or something like that, because nowadays somebody's going to see you do any. And I watch.
But when I say stupid, what I mean is that Joe will go over here and murder this person and say I was nowhere around, but he forgot to turn off his location on his cell phone.
Or he made a call.
We can track. All they got to do is pull up your cell phone records and see where you were.
Because your cell phone.
Tracks you if you don't turn off your location.
It's hitting a tower. And every tower it hits, it's tracking your location.
I was watching a case on a court case yesterday where this guy, he set his girlfriend's house on fire and claimed that he was nowhere in the area. He was at work. But then they pulled his cell phone records and discovered that he was right around the corner when the fire started. You understand what I'm saying? So people, understand this. It's time to evolve. It's time to evolve. It's time to evolve into a new life. This is what this quarantine is about somewhat. It's time for us to evolve into a new life. Listen,
hit the restart
when this thing is all over with, know this. Life is not going to be the way it was. You will not be able to walk the way you did. You would not be able to shake and move the way you did. We can't embrace each other. It's going to be difficult to do that. It's going to be difficult for us to even have a conversation with one another face to face. So you have to understand that regardless whether you want to sit there and listen to the conspiracies and so on and so forth, life is going on without you. And if you fall along the wayside, hey. Now, I was talking to a friend this morning. He was talking about how, and I know Joseph's going to love this subject right here, how, all these ministers, these pastors of these churches was telling us, you don't need to be watching church online. You need to have yourself out. You need to have yourself here, listening to me and shouting with me and doing all this stuff with me. And what's happening now? What you saying now? What you saying now, minister? What you saying now, minister? Because it's a whole bunch of people having service online now. It's a whole lot of churches having service online. Did you notice that? Mm-hmm. Whole lot. Mm-hmm. And y'all keep on listening to them pastors that say that this coronavirus is of the devil and he's coming to strike everybody that's evil. Because what happened to that pastor?
You know how many pastors died already? Bishops and pastors.
Yeah. And it's like my friend told me, God is, if you want to talk about God, let's talk about God in this whole thing. If anything, God is cleaning house. He cleaning house. Oh yes, he's cleaning house, and he's showing us, he's revealing to us things that we thought were fake, and we thought that were lies. Y'all, we don't need a building to be accepted by God. We don't need to get dressed up and be in form and fashion in order for God to love us and to accept us. We don't need that. It's great to have. Let me tell you, I love going to church. I do. But I watch my pastor every Sunday, every Wednesday and Sunday, right on my computer. And he gives me the word just like he gave it to me when I was sitting in front of him. Okay? Y'all keep on listening to these ministers. Y'all keep on. It's okay for you to be a part of that organization. Listen, I'm not speaking against the church. I'm not speaking against the church, whether you be Baptist, Catholic, whatever your denomination is. It's okay for you to be a part of an organization, a spiritual or Christian organization. That's fine. But with that being said, understand that God is here. He's always here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. God is always here. He's always in the building. And Saturday too. He always in the building. Now y'all sit here, y'all keep on following these with these prayer packages for $133. $133 for a damn prayer package. Now, when we called the number, they said we asked what the cost was for. What was the cost of the prayer package? For it.
You're sowing a seed.
You're sowing a seed. Now, Joseph, come on, take me to church now, because your father's a pastor. Your father's a pastor. We got an uncle, our Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred know the Bible. He know that Bible left and right. Now tell me, Joseph.
Sowing a seed. Sowing a seed is like not that Cash App, my Cash App for my birthday, not the one for both of us.
Wow.
If you sow a seed, that means you can send me 50 cents, $50, $500, $5,000. Sowing the seed is what is put on your heart to do to bless somebody or someone or organization. Me telling you, send me $133, but you're sowing a seed. That's not sowing a seed.
That's you telling me.
That's me telling you. Mm-hmm. The only thing I want from you is $133.
Bring it on home, Joseph. Bring it on home.
And that's what it is. You sowing the seed. Okay, well, I only want to sow a seed for $50. Well, that's not going to work because it's $133. Then I'm not sowing the seed. I'm paying for something. Mm-hmm. There's a difference in sowing the seed and actually purchasing something. When you purchase something, it has a set price. When you sow in the seed, you can look at me and say, Joseph, you know what? I really would love to bless you for your birthday, but all I have is 50 cents. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say one or two things. If you can spare it and that's what you want to give me, go right ahead. If you can't spare it, keep your 50 cents because you might need it somewhere down the line. That's sowing a seed. Not me telling you, oh, well, the least amount I'm taking is $5. So you're gonna have to keep that 50 cents or come up with a couple of more 50 cents till you come to $5. Because see, that's not sowing the seed. You can't tell somebody what to do when they sow the seed. What if somebody want to give you $1,033? You stopped your own blessing because you only want $133.
Exactly.
Because she full of shit.
Right, exactly. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. This is a time for, oh God, everything. I'm just an optimistic person. Listen, if you don't have a relationship with God, this is the time for you to have your own personal relationship. You don't need no guidance. You don't need no minister. You don't have to be ordained. You don't have to be no missionary. You ain't got to be no deaconess or no deacon. You ain't got to be on the usher board or on the choir. All you got to do is talk. That's what God wants us to do. He wants us to have a conversation with him. Now, y'all think, now for those, and God always cares. But let me tell you something. God, he get pissed off at us too. And he'd be like, you stupid ass motherfucker. I done told your ass. So don't think that, listen, you ain't hurt nobody but yourself if you don't have no relationship, no personal relationship with God. And all this judging, I think this has a lot to do with all these people judging people, black people judging white people judging black people judging black people.
Corona don't give a fuck.
It don't care.
Corona don't give a fuck if you got money. Corona don't give a fuck if you black, white, Chinese.
That's right. This puts all that into place. Listen, we have got to become better people. We have got to become better people. This mental abuse that you are receiving in some of these churches that you go to, telling you you're going to hell because you gay, you're going to hell because you had a baby out of wedlock. I'm not going to jail, going to hell because you had a baby out of wedlock. You going to hell because you living in sin with another man or another woman. Those are man's laws. That's how man see it. That's how man see it. So I'm telling you, God is about love, period, point blank. God ain't about punishing us. And if he is about punishing us, I want somebody on this live to tell me that they know somebody that done talked to him. And he done told them he was sitting right in front of him.
I think like, okay, for my lowest point in my life, I felt like God was punishing me because I know for me, like I argued with someone about this because they was like, well, you got to get in your Bible and you got to read your Bible and you got to study and you got to meditate every day on God. And I'm like, God don't work like that for me. People don't understand. God works for everybody in a different way. So for me not to get an answer or for me to sit in a situation forever, to me, it felt like God was punishing me. Because what did I do? I did something to be here right now. And after it was all said and done, I realized what I did. I realized what my mistake was. And I had to go through that to get to where I am today. Because I'm telling you, if I didn't go through that 3 years ago, we would not be here right now today.
Right, but listen to what you just said. I don't think it's about God punishing
what I'm
us.
saying
I think God.
We take it as God punishing us for something because we're not getting that answer or we're not. And because my father's a minister and I grew up in church, like I tell people, I can ask God, I can think something sometimes. Like yesterday, I was thinking something and instantly my Cash App went off. And both of us was like, who sent you money?
Yeah.
He didn't even know what I was sitting there thinking. And somebody just boom and was like, happy birthday. And I'm like, well, thanks. My birthday is Thursday, but thank you. And they were like, I was just thinking about you. That's how God works for me. So when he don't work like that, for me, it's like, okay, I did something. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What are you trying to show me? What are you trying to teach me? I don't necessarily think that he's punishing me. I think he's taking me to a higher level. And one thing that I got from my mother, because I said to her, well, why you? Why would God do this to you? And she said, why not me? What makes me better than anybody else? Right. And I was like, well, you're right. If we're all his kids, you don't treat me different than you treat my sister. Right. You treat us the same. And you wouldn't sit and say, oh, I wish Joe had cancer and not Tracy, because you wouldn't want any of your kids to have that. So we as people take it and put it on ourselves as a earthly thing, when in actuality it's a spiritual thing. So we feel like we're being punished, or we feel like we feel like we did something, or we feel like it's something wrong. And in actuality, God is trying to show us something. He's trying to teach us a lesson. He's trying to show us where we went wrong. And I think with this coronavirus, this is the same thing. I think he's trying to teach most of us to slow down, enjoy life, because mostly everybody said they didn't have time to do what they wanted to do. They didn't want the weekend to be over. Well, your weekend has been going on for the last 40 some odd days. You don't want to go to work. Most people wake up on Monday and be like, I don't want to go to work. But guess what y'all saying now? I want to go to work. Y'all are starting to appreciate all the things that you didn't appreciate before. All the things you took for granted before, now coming to fruition that, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Or you have people deciding, you know what, I'm going to slow down now because I feel better when I'm not rushing all the time and trying to hurry up. Or you have people saying, I didn't realize how much I ate out. I got more money now that I'm laid off and sitting home than I did when I was working, because most of my money went to me eating out. So it's a lesson in everything for everybody. And if we listen to the lesson, then we'll move forward and become better people and become a better person. But some of us are just not listening to it. You just can't wait to get back into the world and live again, which is not the thing to do right now.
There's some people that ain't even waiting until we get back out in the world. That's like in Pensacola, Florida, where they were out and they were the people in the hood was out partying and having a barbecue and all out in the streets, and the police was out there with masks on, and they was just having themselves a good old time. Just having themselves a good old time. My people. Sadly, my people. And let me just say this. I don't believe it's just us. I don't believe it's just us as Black people. I believe there are white people that are doing the same thing, or other nationalities that are doing the same thing, that's just not paying no attention to this pandemic, and paying attention to this quarantine and stuff like that. But like I said, like we always say, we can only talk about our people. And I was talking to a friend, like I said, I was talking to a friend this morning. He was like, Tremel, why? But why? And I said to him, I said, you know what? I said, what a lot of us Black people don't get and don't understand is that there is an ignorance. There is an ignorance in our in our Black community, i.e., especially in the hood, where there are people out there that still really believe that they can't get coronavirus because they're Black. There's people out there that believe that shit.
Well, they believe that it's not coronavirus, it's 5G.
Right. Oh yeah. It's and that is the narrative that is out in our community. In our communities. But and as I said to him, you want to educate your brother and your sisters, your brothers and your sisters. But what do you do when you get so frustrated from them not listening? What the hell do? You move on. You move on and you deal with the people that want to be informed, that want to be educated, that want to educate themselves, that don't want to be ignorant. That's what you do. You just say, you know what? If they want to, let them have their ass out there. Go on. Lil Boosie talking about, I don't care. I ain't paying no attention to this pandemic. I'm just praying. It's about making money. It's about doing this. I'm not going to stop myself and go, Lil Boosie. Stay your ass out there. Stay your ass out there. I don't want to be mean, but I stay out there. Just stay out there, Lil Boosie.
But what you said, Mary, in the comments is true. I went through it with my sister yesterday. My niece wanted some ramen noodles, and my sister can't find them anywhere. So she's like, I guess everybody feeding their kids ramen noodles. She went on Amazon, and Amazon is charging, now don't y'all all fall out when I say this, $30. $30 for 12 packs of ramen noodles. Where they do that at? Their description said $1 an ounce. So they selling you 30 ounces of ramen noodles for $30 in 12 packs, when normally you can go to the store and get 1 pack of ramen noodles for 25 cents. Are they serious right now? They are price gauging everything. They are price gouging everything. Everything that price gouging.
Of course.
Except gas. And the only reason why gas ain't going up
because ain't nobody driving.
It's because we ain't supposed to be driving.
Exactly. Now, y'all, I'm taking a break for station identification. And a word from our sponsors that Joseph's birthday is tomorrow, right? And so I want y'all to all give my husband a nice birthday gift. And the Cash App is up right there now. But you know what y'all...
No, the Cash App is in the comments.
The Cash App is up there, too.
No. That's our Cash App.
Oh, you put your Cash App?
I put my Cash App.
No, you got to put our Cash App up.
I put my Cash App.
No, you got to put ours up.
No, they said, Joseph, where can I send your birthday gift?
To the McKingz.
You got it, Jojo McRae.
Whatever. Anyway, but the Cash App is up there now. So anybody that wishes to donate to the McRae Kingz platform, please feel free to do so.
Yes, if you want to donate to the McRae Kingz platform, you donate to the MKingz on Cash App.
We accept.
If you want to donate to Joseph for his birthday, it's Jojo McRae.
Or whatever. We accept 50 cents. We accept $1. We accept $2. Hell, we accept a choke to drink a Coke and a kick not to get sick. So anybody that wishes to donate to our platform, please feel free to do so. Know that all of your contributions to the McRae Kingz platform goes back into our channel, i.e. lighting, i.e. better technology than what we have now. We've been talking about technology all day, right? The equipment that we have now is pretty good, but you know, the computers that we have are very slow. We like to get some new computers.
All of what you see is from people donating to us.
Right.
Like
this green
screen, the microphone, all of that stuff is all from people that donated to our cause.
Shout out to the Renties for donating this microphone to us.
You know, everybody can see because they know how we started in our bed on Facebook. Mm-hmm. They can see the difference. They see the if you want to say glow up, they see the glow up, they see the difference in our productions, the tickers and everything like that. Mm-hmm. All of that is brand new. So I mean, to a lot of you guys, because you started following us on YouTube, this is what you saw from the get-go.
From Facebook, yeah.
But no, the ones that just started on YouTube saw this from the start. But if you go back to some of our older videos, you'll see we were sitting in the bed making videos, just like we doing now.
Right.
So
we ain't in the bed no more.
Right. Which our car conversations may turn to bedside conversations.
Yes.
Because we can't be in the street like that. And we know that y'all love our car conversations.
Yes.
We like making them as well. Somebody erased a whole bunch of them by accident. Yeah, that person's name shall stay anonymous. Because we had
I did it by mistake. I didn't mean to do it.
So
and also we for those of you that if you feel like you don't want to give a cash donation, we also have a public Amazon wish list.
But actually, I have to go to the doctor Monday, so y'all will get a call conversation.
Yeah, probably.
That ride is like 45 minutes there and back.
Yeah.
So we'll probably tape 2 conversations, one going and one coming back, and release them in 2 different days. So you have 2 different car conversations.
Yes.
We'll have on the same clothes.
Yeah.
So you know we taped it in the same day.
Yeah.
But
we do have an Amazon wish list as well. So those of you that wish to donate
in this description box.
Yeah. If those that wish to donate and you don't want to give a cash donation, please feel free. Go into our Amazon wish list and you can purchase one of those items and it'll be shipped right to us, i.e. the Renties. They actually went into our Amazon wish list and they purchased one of the things that we had on our wish list and it came right to us, no problem. And thank you guys, all of you guys, for all of the positive feedback that you've been giving us about our trailers.
And if you have a business or anything that you make or anything that you
Joseph, why do you be going from one subject to the next?
Because before you say that, I'm saying if they want us to shout them out, shout out their business. But I can tell you now, if you have lotions or things like that, you have to send them to me because I'm not going to promote your lotion and then somebody tell me I promoted this lotion and then they broke out in the hives and the
P.O. box yet. We don't have a P.O. box yet, but we will be getting one of those soon. But Damn, Joseph, you made me lose my train of thought.
That's what happens when you're old.
He always pulling the old card. And listen, I embrace all of this, all this Armady stuff. I embrace it. I embrace it. Don't be giving me too much about my age. I know I'm 52, but I look good for 52. I might not look the greatest, but I look good. I look good for 52. So respect my gangster. You almost ancient Chinese motherfucking secret.
I don't know
too.
what you talking about. I'm not 50 anything.
Yeah, you're ancient Chinese secret almost. Well, I don't know what the millennials consider you old too.
You are going to jail for marrying me. I'm only 18. Is there a problem?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing.
And when my birthday comes tomorrow, I'll be 19. What's the problem? Oh, you make me choke.
I can't hold listen. I'm trying to hold myself. I'm just trying to hold on to myself. That's it. That's all. I'm just trying to hold on to myself, and I'm trying to move away from you, so that when the lightning comes striking through the ceiling, from you telling that lie,
I don't know what you're talking about. I told no lies.
Okay. I can't say what I really want to say, because then they might take down the video, because we can't use such words. Yeah, guys, we need to flip this. We really need to open our minds.
Bye, Mary.
We need to open our minds and understand what is going on more than ever before. We need to understand what's going on. And guys, please stop listening to these conspiracies. Please stop listening to these conspiracies. This is not a movie. We're not making a movie. This ain't iRobot. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep an open mind about what's going on in this world, not just our country, but in our world. You have to have an open mind in order to understand that, because there's many people that are dying. There are many of us that are surviving. There are many of us that are surviving, and there's many people that will fall, sadly, because of this coronavirus. There will be many of us that will be standing victorious. Standing victorious. And we will have to go on with life. We'll have to go on with life. Yeah. But guys, that's really it for today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the presence of Joseph and I today. I really hope that you've enjoyed the presence of Joseph and I. I don't want to, and the only reason why I'm signing off is because my poor child. Here comes my child right here. My child, he demands a lot of our attention. You know, if we're not playing with him or holding him like this, then his world is just over with. You see how quiet and calm he is now? Now, if I put his little ass on the motherfucking floor, he gonna act like a goddamn fool. Yes, he is.
No,
yes, he is.
he ain't.
He don't know how to act.
He's wrong.
oh, you got treat for him.
Mm-hmm.
You want treat, Papa? You want treat? See, yeah, that's the only thing that can calm him down for a hot minute. Because once he finished eating the treat, then you got to go back to doing whatever. But
he's a mess.
And he wanted to have a child. Like, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Now, I'm not saying this is a human child, but trust me when I tell you, it's just like having one. Just like having one. But as much as I complain about my little Jomel, I wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world. And yes, Jomel's name is a combination of both Joseph's name and my name. It's Joe Mel. But we're gonna get out of here because it's almost time for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know what I'm gonna try to make for dinner?
What?
I saw a recipe and I'm gonna try it. Fried salmon.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You know we got the. We'll talk about it.
All right.
But guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Thank you for joining us today. And again, that Cash App is still up there. Don't forget it. It's TheMKingz. TheMKingz. But with that being said, we're gonna get off of here. Please make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Okay, and make sure you leave us some comments in the comment section. And if you have any questions, because we do Q&A on Thursday night.
Thumbs up the video.
Yeah. If you have any questions or you need any advice or anything, please feel free to either put it in the comment section or you can send us an email at the McRae Kingz Corner at gmail.com. We'll put all this information in the comment section.
Q&A tomorrow for my birthday.
Yes, please remember we do Q&A on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Sometimes we're a little late. Sometimes we don't go on until 8, but we try to do it. We try to stay uniform to that. We try to stay we try to start at 7:30.
And make sure y'all all come for my virtual birthday party tomorrow.
Yes, child. Make sure y'all come for Joseph's virtual birthday
y'all can
party.
See the cake he made me.
I guess I'm gonna have to start making the cake tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So and make sure you're following us on all other social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter under the McRae Kingz umbrella. But we really need for you to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube.
You did, Darren? I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, that like what?
My peach cobbler.
Oh yes, peach cobbler is the bomb. It's the bomb. It's the bomb.
Because it was easy, right? It was real easy to make. It was just all you needed some milk, sugar. And like I said, I forgot the nutmeg in the video, but you can put the nutmeg. That's real simple to make, especially if you like peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Because that crust, and when it get nice and crispy and you put some ice cream, peach vanilla ice cream is the best. The ice cream with the peaches in it, because the peaches and the ice cream with the peach cobbler is amazing. But vanilla ice cream will do too. But
I'm gonna make my peach cobbler for you one day. And he ain't never had my peach cobbler. My peach cobbler give you a swimming in the head. Give you a swimming in the head.
Oh no, the ziti that Tramel make. Let me tell you something. I'm joking, say that he can't cook any day, but that ziti is banging. The ziti is banging. I'm trying to find a video I have on Facebook for y'all where I fried some ribs and show y'all how to fry some ribs.
Yeah, because somebody don't know how to fry ribs. I ain't gonna mention their name, but somebody don't know how to fry ribs.
So
and it ain't my husband.
I'm trying to find that video. If not, I'll make another video and do the fried ribs for y'all the way I do them. A lot of people, when I did it, was shocked, and somebody made it, and she was like, "Ooh, thank you for that, because I got me some good after my husband ate them ribs." You know what I'm talking about, right? Shalene.
Oh, did she?
So if I can't find the video, because I've already made the video, I'll repost it on YouTube. If I can't find it, then I'll just make another one with the fried ribs, because y'all should like that too. I will let you know how the fried salmon turns out. I saw it on the recipe and I was like, ooh, I never had salmon fried. So, I took 2 pieces of tilapia out just in case the salmon didn't come out right, because I know I could fry the hell out of some tilapia. So I said, well, let me take these little 2 pieces out, because if the salmon don't come out right, at least I have the fallback of the tilapia that I know is right.
Okay. All right, guys. We ready to get out of here.
Yes, because I'm hungry.
But before we get out of here, I'm just going to play y'all some of my music. Okay? Because I know. Oh, yeah. And look out for that, guys. Don't forget to sign to look out for my 5-part series on how to DJ. And I'm not being a good DJ right now because I can't get this music going. Well, we're gonna just leave it at that. With that being said, we're gonna get on out of here, y'all. And we will be talking to you tomorrow. So be ready. Get your snacks, get whatever you need to get, and be ready to have a party with us.
Yes.
Get your drinks.
Get you a soda.
Yes.
Get you some snacks. And we're going to celebrate my 49th birthday together.
Yeah.
Even though I just said I was going to be 19.
Yeah. So we out of here, y'all. See ya.
And you know how we always do. Walk in peace, love, and sunshine. And what is it?
It's Team McRae.
All damn day. Later, y'all. You did it because you always touch your shit.
I know.
You always touch it.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I just get so wrapped up in the music, Jesus.